Hey there, YouTube. This is JeffCon123. Just wanted to do a short video on this new clone knife that I got from like Dhgate or AliExpress, whichever one. Um, I actually got this on eBay. It was a bid only type thing that wasn't a buy it now. So I put a bid on it, not really expecting to win because there was still like 8 days left. But I'll be damned. My high bid was $46, and I think it ended up ending at 43 or something like that. That was the starting bid. So yeah, I got it. It is the carbon fiber Chris Reeve Inkosi, the small Inkosi clone, the knife art exclusive with the carbon fiber handle. Supposedly it is a D2 blade. That's neither here nor there. People say it's what it is, and honestly, like, I haven't really had a clone that the blade dulled faster than anything else I've ever had. You know, just it's just like any other steel. It needs to be sharpened every now and then. Sometimes you have to sharpen it when you get it to get into that harder material in the edge, and a lot of times that takes care of it. But yeah, one problem I had with this knife, and really it's the only problem, but it's a big one. I can't get it apart. These screws here, these ones and these ones were easy to get off, but these ones, man, I don't know. I tried hitting it with the hair dryer or some hot water or something to try to separate whatever it is that's holding them in there, whether it's Loctited or just kind of mashed in there the wrong way. But anyways, there's no lock, rock, or side-to-side play. It's solid. This whole knife is super solid. Very, very light, as it is intended to be. No markings on the blade whatsoever, which I really like. Which makes me wonder why they would bother just putting this on here. Like, why not just make it blank? If it's blank, like, it would actually look, or I don't know, that logo looks pretty badass, but like this Idaho made, I would have just left that off there, to be honest with you. Even for them, like, to make it look as close to the real thing as they could. But yeah, this thing, I mean, it's super duper smooth. The more I open it, the smoother it gets. As with any knife, it does have the it's hard to tell. My camera just like might just be the color of this thing. Um, Boy, that's just not focusing for shit, is it? There we go. But there's a ball in there for the interface for the lock, so it's very, or I want to say that is. Give me 1 second. It seems to be the part that could be the detent ball, but it seems to be the only part that's actually touching the tang itself. But yeah, this thing, man, it's for what it is, it's really really nice. Like, I'm glad that you can get knives like these at the price you can, just to be able to tell what like the real thing's going to be like. But I've had Sabenzas before. I had a mini Sabenza and or a small Sabenza 21, a regular 21, and then a 25. Had a couple Zons, but this feels shockingly close to the small that I had, to be honest with you. The way it feels, just like when I cut my hand around it, I remember exactly how it felt the first time I cut with that mini, and I was like, man, this is an EDC machine right here. Like, so nice for what it is. But it came to me centered, sharp. Um, I kind of fucked this up when I was trying to take it apart. Like, I had two Allen wrenches on either side, and it just didn't want to let go, and I kind of doinked and fucked up a little scratch here. But honestly, you know, it's not a $400 knife, so I don't really care. Um, I've got a few other clones that I want to try out, to be honest with you. Ever since getting the ADV Butcher, I've been kind of enamored with the quality and how awesome these knives can really be. And this one's still fantastic. This one came apart with no problem whatsoever. Still sharp, still great, still flips awesome. Been carrying this one pretty much every day. It's awesome. And another thing I wanted to show was this. I got this from a seller on eBay who just clones the fuck out of everything, apparently. This is the Vox TI2 design, I think is what it is, the HALOBINER. But it's all titanium. It's the quality is really nice. It's probably not quite the same like top notch quality as like the real deal, but it's really close. Like it's close enough for somebody who doesn't quite have $80 for something like that. This only costed 45, I think. Took about 2 weeks to get here, but it works. I mean, the spring in the gate is really strong, and I only carry 2 keys, so it's not that big of a deal regardless. I have the Onzo V3 and then the CRKT Snailer, which I also carried for a few weeks and was fantastic. I'd carry it too, honestly. To be honest with you, there's no difference in either one of them. They both carried fantastic. It's just you get something new, you want to try it out. So I like the way this one looks. I like the way the Anzo Beaner looks too, but this one looks dope. So, but anyways, this was about the this Inkosi clone. $50-$60 I think on DH8 or Dhgate or AliExpress. I wouldn't spend the $100. You've seen it on eBay. Like if it's in the States, a lot of times it's more expensive. I wouldn't. I would just like wait for shipping, honestly, because it's at that $50 to $60 price point. It's a steal. At $100, you're thinking, oh well, that's about what a knife like this would cost. I think, to be honest, it would be probably, I don't know. I take that back. Maybe in like the $80, $85, $90 range. But I've seen them in the U.S. for like a $1.10, $1.15 sometimes. Just that convenience of being closer. So. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you got some negative ass comments, then just keep them to yourself, because I don't really want to hear that shit. So think about it.